Beneath the shadows of Geneva, far below the world's surface, lies a stunning achievement of human innovation and an inevitable harbinger of devastation, the Large Hadron Collider, LHC. It stands as a marvel of intelligent analysis, allowing scientists to probe the subatomic realm and triggering the discovery of the elusive Higgs boson, often dubbed the God particle. This breakthrough has captivated the scientific world, yet, as renowned physicist Brian Cox once ominously declared, a hidden potential has been uncovered at CERN, sparking a wave of curiosity and concern. Could our pursuit of knowledge have led us down a dangerous path? Have we set our course for an uncertain future, possibly one that defies our understanding? Before delving deeper into this startling statement, it's essential to first examine the colossal machine that is the Large Hadron Collider. The Large Hadron Collider, a monumental machine. Operated by CERN, the LHC is an imposing 17-mile ring of superconducting magnets and is by far the largest and most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It stands as the pinnacle of scientific accomplishment, capable of recreating conditions that rival the birth of the universe itself. This incredible apparatus allows scientists to explore the fundamental components of the cosmos. But with such immense power, could it lead us to unforeseen consequences, possibly even into the realm of the unknown and terrifying? Founded in 1954, CERN has become one of the world's most prestigious and vital research centers, boasting 23 member states and a vast network of experts. While the LHC is its most high-profile project, it is only one part of an expansive array of accelerators and detectors aimed at understanding the universe's smallest components. The LHC is a race to uncover the very building blocks of existence. It accelerates protons to nearly the speed of light, sending them on a collision course that simulates the energy and conditions of the universe at its inception. The temperatures produced are millions of times hotter than the sun's core, while an intricate web of magnets guides these particles along their journey. At the same time, highly sophisticated cooling systems maintain the system's supercold environment, far colder than even outer space. The LHC is equipped with 1,232 dipole magnets that steer the proton beams and 392 quadrupole magnets that focus the beams just before they collide. Another crucial type of magnet helps increase the probability of collisions by pushing particles together with incredible force. Essentially, CERN's mission is to collide particles with such precision that it is akin to hitting two needles placed 6 miles apart. The accuracy required for this operation is staggering, and the technology involved is unparalleled. The collider's construction features concentric rings placed deep underground, shielding them from the harmful effects of radiation. To achieve optimal performance, the entire system is cooled to -456 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than even the vacuum of space. The underground setup houses 4 distinct particle detectors: ATLAS, CMS, ALICE, and LHCb, each with a unique purpose in investigating various aspects of particle physics. These detectors are equipped with massive cameras that capture the particle impacts, with experts constantly analyzing the data in search of traces of the elusive Higgs boson. The Higgs boson is thought to be integral to understanding the very fabric of the universe, offering insights into its essential structure. In many ways, studying the microcosm helps us unravel the macrocosm of the universe, much like solving a massive, cryptic jigsaw puzzle. However, with each piece we place, new questions and mysteries emerge, reminding us that every discovery leads to another challenge. The ethical and existential dilemmas of scientific exploration. The LHC is not merely a scientific tool, it is an embodiment of human ambition, progress, and the relentless drive to comprehend the fundamental forces that shape our universe. But as we venture into the unknown, we must also confront the moral and existential dilemmas that accompany such daring exploration. What are the potential risks of delving into the unseen? Could our quest for understanding unleash forces beyond our control? In recent months, an unsettling revelation has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Brian Cox, a former CERN researcher and prominent voice in the field of particle physics, made a statement that has both intrigued and alarmed his colleagues. According to Cox, the LHC's mission to recreate a miniature version of the Big Bang, reproducing the very event that gave birth to our universe, could lead to unforeseen consequences. The collider's impressive ability to probe the Higgs boson and explore the enigma of dark matter, a substance that constitutes a significant portion of the universe, could potentially unlock truths beyond our comprehension. While the idea of uncovering the universe's deepest mysteries is exhilarating, it is also fraught with risk. The LHC recreates the extreme conditions present at the universe's inception, simulating temperatures, pressures, and energies unlike anything we can observe in everyday life. It is as if we are peering directly into the moment the universe began. Yet, such immense power brings with it immense responsibility. Consider the incident involving Russian physicist Anatoly Bugorsky in 1978. While conducting research at the U-70 synchrotron at the Institute for High Energy Physics, Bugorsky suffered an accident in which a proton beam accidentally penetrated his skull. The beam caused significant tissue damage, but he miraculously remained conscious and even walked to seek medical attention. His experience serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers associated with particle accelerators. The power harnessed by these machines should never be underestimated. The black hole debate: science or science fiction? Concerns about the LHC's capacity to create black holes, albeit on a very small scale, have raised alarms among some in the academic community. Black holes are regions of space with such intense gravity that not even light can escape. Some scientists have expressed concern that the LHC might create a miniature black hole, one that could theoretically consume the Earth from the inside. While CERN researchers have reassured the public that any black holes generated would evaporate almost instantly and pose no threat to the planet, this theoretical possibility has nonetheless sparked fear and intrigue. The idea of a black hole being created by high-energy particle collisions has been the subject of much debate and has added to the growing awareness of the risks associated with such powerful experiments. Understanding the mechanics of the LHC is crucial for grasping its potential to create a black hole. When protons are accelerated to nearly the speed of light and collide, the energy produced is so vast that it distorts the fabric of spacetime itself. This effect can be likened to jumping on a trampoline, causing the surface to bend and warp. These distortions in spacetime raise an unsettling question: could such shifts lead to the formation of a black hole? In the strange and mind-bending world of quantum physics, where the universe's fundamental laws appear to defy logic, some theories suggest that unknown aspects of reality may be hidden within the very fabric of space. If such elements exist, the LHC could potentially tap into them, sparking the creation of a gravitational anomaly capable of forming a black hole. This possibility has garnered attention from some of the most distinguished scientists in the world, including the late Stephen Hawking. In his writings, Hawking warned of the potential dangers of the LHC, especially if the Higgs boson behaves unpredictably at high energy levels. A universe on the brink of revelation. As humanity teeters on the edge of an intellectual precipice, the implications of the Large Hadron Collider's discoveries grow ever more profound. Beyond the Higgs boson, dark matter, and the enigmatic forces shaping the cosmos, lies a realm of physics that remains just out of reach, a realm where our very understanding of reality could be shattered in an instant. Among the most tantalizing yet terrifying possibilities is the theory of vacuum decay, a doomsday scenario first proposed by theoretical physicists, including Stephen Hawking. If the universe exists in a false vacuum state rather than a true vacuum, then even the tiniest disturbance at extreme energy levels could trigger a catastrophic collapse. Such an event would not merely consume Earth but would ripple outward at the speed of light, rewriting the very fabric of existence. Though most scientists dismiss the probability of such an occurrence as infinitesimally small, they acknowledge that there is still much about quantum mechanics, particle interactions, and fundamental forces that remains unknown. The hidden hand. Are we alone in our pursuit? Amid these existential questions, whispers of an even deeper mystery emerge, one not tied to physics alone, but to something far older than CERN itself. Recently, leaked documents and cryptic reports from within the scientific community have hinted at something unusual buried deep within the LHC's experiment logs, data fluctuations and unexplained anomalies that some claim defy known physical laws. Unconfirmed reports suggest that scientists have observed momentary disturbances in spacetime, as if the fabric of reality itself is being subtly stretched and warped. Dr. Elena Vasquez, a physicist involved in CERN's Atlas experiment, recently broke her silence in an anonymous interview. She spoke of a presence within the data, something that seemed to react to the high-energy collisions in ways that could not be explained by current models. "It's as if we're knocking on a door we didn't even know existed," she stated. "And something is knocking back. Could it be an undiscovered natural phenomenon? A new force of nature? Or, as some theorists speculate, evidence of an intelligence beyond our comprehension?" The portal hypothesis. Some of the more radical thinkers in the field have begun to propose an unsettling hypothesis, that the LHC, in its quest to uncover the universe's most fundamental building blocks, may be opening doorways, not just into higher dimensions, but into something far stranger. Theories of extra dimensions have long been a staple of speculative physics, with models such as string theory suggesting that multiple dimensions exist beyond our observable reality. If the LHC is indeed capable of temporarily breaching these dimensions, the implications could be staggering. Among the more controversial figures weighing in on this idea is Dr. Marcus Reinhardt, a theoretical physicist who has argued that the LHC's high-energy collisions could be generating microscopic wormholes, fleeting bridges between our universe and unknown realms. If we have indeed created a tiny, temporary rift in space-time, he argues, then what lies on the other side? And have we already sent something through? The incident, a malfunction, or something more? In early 2024, an unusual event at CERN caused a brief yet unexplained shutdown of several critical LHC systems. Official reports described it as an electrical malfunction caused by a surge in energy readings. However, some CERN insiders tell a different story. According to leaked logs, just before the system failure, detectors registered a spike in exotic particle production, particles that do not conform to the standard model of physics. More disturbingly, some researchers claimed that cameras monitoring the subterranean tunnel recorded momentary distortions, shadows shifting where no movement should have been, and faint, flickering shapes that vanished before they could be fully captured. Despite official dismissals, speculation grew. Was this simply a glitch, or had something unexpected been triggered deep beneath Geneva? What comes next? With the LHC scheduled for further upgrades to push its energy levels even higher, humanity stands at a crossroads. The machine that once promised only knowledge now whispers of possibilities far greater and far more dangerous than we ever imagined. Will we continue to explore, forging ahead despite the risks? Or have we already taken a step too far into the unknown? Perhaps, as some now fear, we are no longer the only ones watching. The signal from beyond. In the days following the anomalous shutdown at CERN, a small team of researchers combed through the data, searching for a logical explanation. Most of the readings were routine, spikes in energy output, rapid particle decay, and the usual quantum chaos that accompanied high-energy collisions. But hidden deep within the noise, something stood out. It was a signal. At first, it seemed like a random fluctuation, the kind of background interference common in particle physics experiments. But as Dr. Elena Vasquez and her colleague Dr. Alan Richter scrutinized the data, a pattern emerged, one that was unmistakably artificial. "These fluctuations aren't random," Vasquez muttered, her fingers trembling over her keyboard. She enhanced the frequency graph, revealing a sequence of repeating pulses. "They have structure." Richter, a hardened skeptic, leaned in closer. "That's impossible. No natural particle interaction should produce something like this." Yet, there it was. A repeating pattern embedded within the energy bursts, pulses that mimicked a form of rudimentary code. It was as if the LHC had not just torn through the quantum fabric, but had sent a message into the void. And something had answered. The forbidden data. Concerned about the implications, Vasquez and Richter approached their superior, Dr. Antoine Leroux, the director of CERN's Particle Physics Division. They presented their findings with cautious excitement, but Leroux's reaction was anything but encouraging. "You need to stop this line of inquiry immediately," he ordered, his expression cold. "This is nothing more than a data artifact. There is no signal. There is no message." Richter clenched his fists. "But the data." "The data is incomplete," Leroux interrupted. "You are seeing what you want to see. This is over. Consider this an official directive." With that, he dismissed them, leaving the two scientists in stunned silence. Later that night, Vasquez received an anonymous message on her encrypted CERN account. It contained a single file labeled forbidden_89X, along with a short note. "If you value the truth, keep looking. You're not the first to notice this. And you won't be the last." She hesitated before opening the file. What she saw made her breath hitch. The data wasn't just structured, it was intelligent. The signal was not a mere echo of particle interactions, but a deliberate response. And within the coded pattern was something even more chilling, a sequence resembling prime numbers, a hallmark of intelligent communication. The LHC had done something no one had anticipated. It had reached beyond the known universe. And something out there had responded. The rift expands. As Vasquez and Richter dug deeper, a disturbing realization took hold. The signal wasn't a one-time occurrence. Each time the LHC ran high-energy collision experiments, the pulses returned, growing stronger, more complex. The pattern evolved, as if whatever was on the other side was learning. Worse, they weren't the only ones noticing. Across CERN, isolated incidents began to occur. A technician in the underground tunnel reported seeing a flickering distortion along the collider's walls, like a ripple in reality itself. Another researcher, while monitoring magnetic field fluctuations, claimed to hear a faint, unidentifiable whisper through the frequency scanners, something just beyond the range of human comprehension. And then came the missing time. Security footage from one of the collider's monitoring stations recorded a 5-minute blackout. The logs showed nothing unusual, until they were cross-referenced with individual biometric trackers. Several scientists had been in the room when the blackout occurred. When the lights returned, they were still standing in place, apparently unharmed. But every single one of them reported the same experience. A moment of absolute silence. A feeling of being watched. And the unsettling sensation that something had changed, though none of them could explain how. The warning. One evening, as Vasquez prepared to leave the lab, she found an old man waiting for her outside the facility. His face was hidden beneath the brim of a weathered hat, his posture tense. "You need to stop," he said in a low, urgent voice. Vasquez instinctively stepped back. "Who are you?" "That's not important. What matters is that you don't know what you're dealing with." He glanced toward the facility. "They don't know either." She narrowed her eyes. "The signal. You know about it, don't you?" The man exhaled sharply. "It's not just a signal. It's a door. And every time you turn on that machine, you're holding it open longer." Vasquez's heart pounded. "A door to what?" The old man hesitated before finally answering. "Something that's been waiting." And then, without another word, he turned and vanished into the night. The final experiment. Despite mounting fears, the LHC was scheduled for its next round of experiments, this time at record-breaking energy levels. As Vasquez and Richter watched from the control room, the countdown began. 10, 9, 8. Deep beneath Geneva, superconducting magnets roared to life, guiding the proton beams into a collision course. 7, 6, 5. The air in the control room grew thick, an almost imperceptible hum vibrating through the walls. 4, 3, 2. The energy reading spiked, higher than anticipated. Something was interfering with the collision sequence. 1. And then, for exactly 7 seconds, the world went dark. No alarms. No lights. No sound. Just an all-consuming absence. When the emergency systems rebooted, every monitor displayed the same chilling message.